This is lesson 6.1. It's building a burger menu within Google Drawings. So what you're going to notice is I'm in my drive and I'm going to choose the folder that I want to save this in, whether you're in Computer 8 or Computer 7, it depends, okay? But for this example, I'm going to show it in the Computer 8 folder, okay? So I'm going to go up to New, and Google Drawings is not in here, so I have to go to More. And notice how I'm running my mouse over. I can't just go like this because then it goes away. I'm running my mouse over and picking Google Drawings. Okay. So just like everything else we do in class, I'm going to title it 6.1 and hit enter. Okay. Now step number 4 in the packet tells me to change the background color, and to do this in Google Drawing, you're going to just go right here with your mouse and right click, and you're going to go to background, and notice all these colors come up, and it wants us to choose white. So white's all the way in the upper right hand corner, so it's pure white. Number 5 says insert word art, and it says go to the insert menu and then find word art. Okay. And I'm going to type with a capital C, crazy, and then a capital B, burgers with a Z on the end. Okay? Crazy burgers with a Z on the end, because it's a special thing. And then I hit the enter key. So it pops up on my screen like that. I'm on step 6 already. So with this still selected, see if I click here, it's not selected and a bunch of stuff goes away up here. But if I click on it, then you have all this stuff up here, okay? It wants me to change the font. So I'm going to go here. We have all these different border things, alright? I got to look for where the font is at, okay? And so I passed it already, but it wants me to change the font to Impact. So there it looks a little bit different, okay? Then it wants me to change the shape fill color. So here's the fill color right here, dark orange 1. So here's orange, here's dark orange 1. And it wants me to change the line color. This is now called border color, okay? Border color, dark red berry 3. So here's red berry, here's dark red berry 3. Okay, that was step 8. Now we're going to do step 9. So change the border weight. So right in a row here, we're going to the border weight wants 3px. Okay. Alright, step number 10. You see how when I hover on it, I have these 4 arrows pointing in 4 different directions? If I click on this, and I move it up towards the top right here, right about here, and I have the red line down the middle, that tells me it's in the center, I can let go. Alright, it's centered, it's a little bit from the top. That's right where I want it. Alright, step number 11, you guys are familiar with. So we're going to click down here in the white. Alright, and we're going to go to insert a table. So insert and table. And we want a 3 by 1. So notice on the bottom it says 3 by 1, and I'm going to click right here. Alright, so I got a 3 by 1. Step number 12 wants me to resize the table. You see these 3 little, they're hard to see, but they're these 3 little dots. I'm going to take this right here, and then I'm going to take this down here, and I'm going to go down right about to, maybe a little bit more, right to here, okay? And I'm going to take this and I'm going to widen this out a little bit, so I got plenty of room, alright? So make it kind of like this. Use the whole screen for yourself, alright? So that's resizing the table. Now, number 13 says we're going to insert a shape, okay? So to create and insert lines and shapes to your drawing, do the following. So we're going to go up to the shape menu, and I got to find it. Here it is, the shape menu. We're going to click on it. We're going to go to shapes, and we want the rounded rectangle. So here's a rectangle, there's the rounded one. Now when I click on it, notice how my cursor changes to a black cross. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to draw one just about like this. I want you to draw it just kind of like that, okay? It's a rounded rectangle. So it's still selected. I haven't clicked on anything. It's still selected. I'm going to change the fill color. So go up here to fill to dark orange 1. The line color, which is the border color now, to red berry 3. And the weight to 3px, just like we did before, okay? Now here's how you add text. All I have to do is go down here and double click. You see how I have a cursor blinking? I'm going to type the word cheese with a capital C. Alright? Step 15, horizontally align text. So I'm going to double click on the word cheese so it's selected. And I'm going to go up here to align, and I'm going to center it so it's in the center. I'm going to change the font color of the word cheese. So it's actually called text color. So I'm going to change the text color to dark red berry 3. Alright. So that was step 16. Now, so I'm going to change the font. I'm going to go up here to Arial, change the font to Impact, and the size to 20. So there is no 20, so I'm going to type in 20 and hit enter. Size 20. Okay? Now, do you see how nice that looks right there? Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to position my cursor right here on the border. So I have these 4 arrows, and with the right side of the mouse, the right clicker, I can right click and do copy. And what I want to do is put my cursor right back there. I can right click and paste. Oh, it didn't work, so I'm going to try clicking somewhere else. Now I'm going to click on it and right click, copy, right click, and paste. I'm going to try again. I'm not just going to raise my hand and say it's not working. I'm going to try again. Okay? I'm going to do it a second time and paste it, so I have 2 of them. And now I'm going to line it up. See how it's perfectly in the center? That one is. And then I'm going to take this one, line it up so I have a red line through all 3 of them, nicely centered right here, okay? Make it look good. I'm going to change this one from the word here from cheese. I'm going to change it to toppings. And then I'm going to double click on the word cheese over here, and I'm going to change it to sides. Alright. So, I got them all lined up. Alright, now, here's kind of a trickier step right here. Click down here, and I want you to click and hold down and go right to here like this, okay? So we need to go to Align and Center, and then we need to go to Align, and we need to do the middle. The middle. So that way when you click over here, you see how the cursor's right here in the middle like that? Alright? So now what that means is that we've done all that, and we've got everything aligned. We're going to be able to go to step 24 and type. Cheddar, and hit enter, American. Okay, we got to do some typing in here. So step 24, do your typing, pause the video now, and then we'll restart the video once you're typing. Okay, if you've restarted the video, that means that you have all this stuff typed in right here. Okay, so it's all typed in. If you don't, pause the video, get it typed in. So step 25 says change the font of the text in the left column. So this is the left column, so we're going to highlight all this text, and we're going to change it to size 16. Okay, and the font color to red berry. So that's the text color, red berry. So we're going to pick this one right up here, red berry, okay? So we got it changed, and we got to do the font to Veranda. So we're going to go down. It's all the way down at the bottom, Verdana, however you say it, okay? So it should look just like this. Now, just like we did in other pre-existing things we did, okay, we use the Format Painter, so this paintbrush up here. So see how I still have these all selected? I click on the paintbrush, I go right before the lettuce here. If I right before it, then I click and I hold down, and I can go right over all the way down to fresh fruit and let go. Boom, it's all painted up nicely like it's supposed to, okay? So I did that. Now we're on to step 27. We're going to insert a text box. So we're going to click somewhere down here. Okay, we're going to go to text box up here. click on it, and it wants us to get right on this border here and go right down to the other border. Okay, so really close like this. Alright, so now we got our text box. Alright, so we're going to change the fill color to dark redberry 3. The border color to dark orange 1. So here's dark orange 1. And the border weight to 3px. Okay, we're going to type in here, go crazy building your very own burger with an exclamation point. Notice how everything's capitalized. The G, the C, the B, the Y, the V, the O, and the B, and there's an exclamation point. And I spelled everything right. You have the packet in front of you. Spell your stuff right. Okay, you're going to lose points if you don't spell it right. It's as simple as that. Now, I'm going to highlight all of this here, and it wants me to center align and vertically align. So I'm going to go up here. So first thing I'm going to do is center it. Then I'm going to choose the middle one right here. The font size goes all the way up to 30, so it's nice and big. And the font color is going to be, so that's going to be your text color, dark orange 1. Okay? Alright. So your drawing, if you go to the very back page, your drawing should look like the back page, okay? Alright, that's the way it should look. Now I know on some of these packets printed out, it looks black right here, but it's supposed to be this dark redberry 3, so make sure you have that. If your drawing doesn't look like this, you did something wrong. Go back and fix it. Don't just turn in junk, okay? Turn in the right thing. You've got the answer. You might as well get 10 out of 10 on this, okay? So good luck and have fun.